Hey y'all, it's Katie. Hope everyone's doing well. Today is Wednesday, so I decided that I would start doing the Top 5 Wednesday challenge. This challenge was started by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I'll link her down below, so let's get to it. This week's Top 5 Wednesday is Top 5 Authors You Want to Read More of. I had such a hard time choosing between these because there are just so many books that I want to read and so many authors that I've tried some of them loved and would just really love to get into some of their works. Coming in at number 5 is Sarah Dessen. I have read and completely loved something like 3 or 4 of Sarah Dessen's books, but she has so many out and I just want to get my hands on all of them because her writing is just so good, and even though her books are a little cliche and once in a while kind of predictable, they're so nice to read. They're so real and raw and really get at like the heart of human emotion, and I love them. They're some of my favorite romances. So I really want to read more from her. Coming in at number 4 is Pierce Brown. I recently read the Red Rising trilogy. I'll be doing a video on that soon, and I completely loved it. His writing was so wonderful. The world that he created was so amazing, and I could not stop thinking about it whenever I was reading it. If the book was not in my hands, I was thinking about Darrow. So I just loved the way that he wrote. The story that he told was phenomenal, and I would so love to get to read more from him. I know he has a new book coming out soon, and I'm just so excited to read what he has in the future because his writing was just like nothing else I've ever read. My number 3 is Sara Zarr. Now, not a lot of people have read much by Sara Zarr. I've only read one book by her, and that was How to Save a Life, which I read in freshman or sophomore year of high school, and I so loved it. And ever since then, I've really wanted to get my hands on some more books by her because her writing is wonderful, and I just love books that tackle deep themes, big issues within like real life. And the way that she did it was amazing. The entire book was wonderful. I could not stop myself from crying, and I would just love to see more of that because I'm sure that an author like her has nothing but greatness out there right now. My number 2 author that I want to read more of is Alexandra Bracken. I read and completely loved The Passenger Duology. I loved Etta and Nick and the whole story. I loved that she gave so much more to time travel than there had been before, and I just thought her writing was really great, even though every once in a while I kind of got confused. I think that was just from the complexity, and I thought that the writing itself was really amazing. I've been wanting to read the Darkest Minds series for so long now, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get to it this summer. And anything else that she has and will write, I definitely want to get my hands on because her writing is just something very different, and I don't really know how to put words to it, but it just has a very different feel from most of the other things that I read, and the complexity with which she addresses the backstory of all of her characters and the plot is really wonderful, and I so love that because as a reader, it's so hard when you finish a book and you still have questions, and I think that she doesn't really leave you with a lot of them, which is awesome, so I'm so excited to read more from her. The number 1 author that I want to read more from is someone that I've already read a lot of, and that is Cassandra Clare. I know, there are already a lot of Cassandra Clare books, and I've read them, but I just want more. I love her interweavings between the series. I love getting to see connections and understanding, and that she literally formed a history of everything and just keeps going and then can go back, and I just think it's so beautiful. The Shadowhunters world is amazing, and it's a world that I love to be in, to be reading about, and just to be absorbing more of. I love to read more about the people in this society. I love hearing about the Downworlders, and I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of it. I'm so excited for the rest of the Dark Artifices and the Last Hours, and I always want more of Cassandra Clare. So that is it for my top 5 authors I want to read more of. Have a good one.